considering shorts off this 1 minute bearish. What the fuck is going on my screen? Oh no, it hasn't. Wait for the... because ES has closed below that swing low. And it's got a fair value gap. Yeah, looking for shorts off this 1 minute bearish gap. Yo, chill. What is going on my screen? Yeah, so currently price is running lower. And we're about to trade into a 5 minute bullish gap, so it's going to make this a B plus setup if we get an entry. If price comes down and takes 23927, I'm not going to take this trade. Yep, so we've tapped into that gap, so this will be a B plus model. Running the stop for gonna run a 20 handle stop. Yeah, if it takes this point, I'm not taking shorts. %50 of the range. So I'm not going to take it off this gap. I want to wait for the upper one. Yeah, so I want to wait for this gap at 23968. I'm not taking it off this one here because the stop placement isn't great. Actually, I'm going to take it off this one. Yeah, so use half position. There you go, I'm short there. So take shorts off the first presented gap. Got stop at the high. And then TP is going to be at the low for 23905. Oh my god. Yeah. So break even will be this first short term low if we reach that point. So we've had a displacement on both NQ and ES. We've swept the short term high. We've taken data highs, and we've tapped into that unfilled 30-minute bearish gap that was resting above liquidity. So the overall draw for price, although my daily bias was bullish, once we've taken that opposing objective of liquidity, we should start running lower. And then once ES takes this first short-term low, I'm going to reduce risk ever so slightly. So yeah, because we tapped into that 5-minute bullish, that's the only thing that is going against this trade right now. So an A+ setup would be 0 confluence is going against the trade, but as of now, that is the only confluence going against this trade. And the outcome of the trade is simply based on how price wants to play out. So we've done everything we can. We waited for the setup, waited for it to present itself. We were very patient. And alright, so I'm actually going to reduce my risk here because we've swept that first short-term low on NQ. So I'm only going to put it just above this bearish gap. So risking 18 points on this trade. So we should start to see an acceleration lower in price. I mean, ES hasn't even taken that first short-term low yet. We're just chopping around this entry point. Yeah. That's I think it's like 15. Alright, so I'm going to reduce my risk above this short-term high now. We shouldn't come back higher from this point. So only 5 points risk on this trade now. NQ's had the chance to move lower. It should have seen an acceleration at this point. So the fact that if we come back higher is telling us that price is not... Alright, so I'm risk-free there now, guys. I'm break-even. So completely risk-free. There you have it. So either, now the two scenarios we'll have is price will come back, well it depends if you guys want to go break even or not. Personally, I would, because of how price is moving as of now. But the two scenarios as of now, either we run to final TP or price will stop me out at break even. $23905. And then final objective for ES would be 6476. Yeah. Not 150s. Some are on other props and my live account, so 5 accounts in total. So yeah, I have no problem if this comes back to break even because of looking how choppy price is right now. Yeah, so if we come back higher, it's just gonna push higher towards the previous day high. $927. I do see what you mean, but I think that's too low. Just because of how price is moving right now. I was considering it, but because of how price is moving, I wasn't too happy with it. Especially how he tapped into that 5-minute bullish as well. Look how price is yeah. Yeah, ES is respecting that heavily. Yeah, so if I get stopped out here, yeah, I'm out there. Alright, no problem. So break even there. Break even trade there, no problem. Yo. Yeah, half position, half position. Yeah, this is some... Nah, not on ES it hasn't. Look at the long this guy's taken. That makes no sense whatsoever. Interesting. Yo, yo, Average Human, what's your name, bro? I don't want to keep calling you Average Human. As of right now, no, I'm not. Potentially, yeah. Damn, this is running. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. Like, if it had come if at that point, right, it come back up and went all the way down up to higher to previous day high, I would have been like, best break even, cool, like that's perfect. But if it then runs the final TP, you would then think, oh, maybe I should have put my break even point lower. But that first break even point is a point of liquidity. It's like minus sell side, and it's not like it's not like a short term low. So that's why if there was like a short term low, if it potentially was a bit lower, but I just wasn't happy with that point. I was a little happier with this being a short term low. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, what did you think of that trade and overall the live stream for today? It's your first stream in here today. So what are your overall thoughts? What are your overall thoughts for today? That's all good, bro. I just want to. Yeah, well, you said yourself that's one of your weaknesses right now. So we'll obviously try and fix that. Yeah, some people are still in the trade, but yeah, that's cool, bro. I'm gonna be done for the day here as well, guys. I'm not gonna trade lunch. All right, cool. Nice one, bro. All right, in a bit. Your best, what you said. I know you're watching this trade, wanting to pull your eyes out right now. Yeah. Was that what you said? Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, so I'll tell you. So like I was considering the 97, 100%, but the reason why I picked that one is because obviously we were looking for an entry of this gap here, but we didn't get it. And then if we had got it here, my TP would have been this point, and that's break even. That's what we would have chosen break even. So that's why I was like, what makes the most sense? What I'm seeing here is that in my opinion, that break even was too low, and the fact that prices ran lower so far down, I don't know if I want to be waiting that long for break even. So that's why and then also looking how choppy price was, I I just wasn't interested. So I was definitely considering it. I definitely wasn't disregarding it, because obviously we implemented that 50% on that long we took on that other Friday that eventually hit. So no, but I do see what you mean though, because obviously then we'd be break even now.